Hello everyone, my name is Norman. Today I'm going to talk to you about my personal life experience about consumerism. So let's begin. What is consumerism? Consumerism is something much more deeper than having food and drink. In this unit, I've been able to know that consumerism can be a cultural aspect because everything that we consume has a meaning, just like Slater said. And also, just like Richard said, consumerism can be a way to satisfy our needs and wants. This is our one goal that we have to achieve in being a consumer. So let's move on to consuming advertisement. I have consumed this picture before because I love cats. And in this picture you can see the brand name, which is Whiskas, and you see a bowl and you see traces of paws. So the denotation can be the cat food and the Whiskas on the little icon. But the connotation can be the cat comes to take the food so fast that it leaves traces like dirty paws. So this is called the semiotics. Now, let's move on to why I consume luxury brands. As a consumer, I want to be in a group. I want to fit in a group because this is one way of achieving something and feeling satisfied, just like Richard said. Also, I want to differentiate myself with others. I've been able to wear the Porsche shoes, which is expensive, and not everybody would be able to afford this. So let's talk about music in advertisement. As you can see in the picture, you see Justin Timberlake, and the little logo on the left side is McDonald's. And Justin Timberlake made a song called I'm Loving It, and McDonald's used it in 2003 or 2004 in its advertisement, and people found it catchy, just like Fairchild said. Or you can say this song called Days Gone by Dirty Vegas, which was played in the Mitsubishi advert, which made the sales went up in the US. And also, Fairchild contradicts what Slater said, as Slater talks about semiotics, but Fairchild, like in this context, talks about something which is very direct because songs are very catchy. So let's talk about music about consumerism. I have listened to the song by Macklemore, one of a rapper, and he talks about a Nike shoes, which is what we consumers buy. And he says, "We want what we cannot have. The commodity makes us want it." This means that we want what we cannot afford. We try to be different. We try to have a social class. So we buy things which are expensive, and this is a way to actually show off. And many people do not pay attention to what they buy. They just throw the money sometimes just to have the thing that they want. So I'll talk about rock music. For me, rock music helped me differentiate myself from others, and it soothes me at some point. And just like Jonas said, rock music helped people escape. And I've been able to differentiate myself from others, and there are a few people who listen to rock music. So let's talk about consuming the body shown in adverts. In this picture you can see Ryan Reynolds. He did an advertisement for Hugo Boss. Now, celebrities on screen have a great physique, beautiful smile, and they try to sell what you see. Actually, their body, just like in a way. So you would want to be like Ryan Reynolds. I want to be like Ryan Reynolds. So I would try to buy the the Hugo Boss perfume. And yes, marketers play with our mind. They make us want to have what our celebrities, what we uses. Just like Featherstone said, having a great body and a beautiful smile is actually beautiful. Is actually what people desire. This is what beautiful means now. Like in advertisement, you see people having great bodies. They sell their proteins, but in this way, you actually feel complex about your body, and this isn't a good way to. This is not an ethical way to advertise something. So let's talk about the impact of globalization from the West. I consume McDonald's because it is very easy and it's less time consuming to actually cook food. And in a way, people in my community, they go to McDonald's like in groups, and I do the same because I want to feel like I'm doing the same thing like others by fitting in. And also, it is something which the West did before. The Western people did before, and we've adopted this style. And there is something called the binge concept, which is um, you feel an uncontrollable way of not having you feel you try to actually buy as much things as you want. And just like Slater said, we consume what we want and not focus on what we need. This is like I go to McDonald's very often. I could have actually have food at my place, but I do that because it is just very easy. Another thing which is very interesting is the shopping part. Today, shopping has become online. People do not actually go to shopping malls to buy food or to buy clothes. I shop online because it is easier. Jared stated that it's safe to use um, eBay because there is a policy about that. And this in this way, Featherstone Featherstone actually said that shopping takes time, and we look at products and buy little a few things. So in this way, I can say that people have actually shifted to online shopping, and also even if you buy something online, there are return policy if there are default products. So the conclusion is I've been able to look at many interesting articles in this unit and have learned about my consuming culture. And I've seen the motive that helped me differentiate myself, just like I fit in a group. I did not actually thought about that before. So this helped me a lot. Thank you for listening to me.